Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Melissa and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. I do have some birds making a fuss in the back on and off, so if they make a fuss, I'll apologize in advance. So today's tip is hang dry your clothes in the rain. You're probably thinking why, because that sounds like really counterintuitive. Now obviously I don't recommend hang drying your clothes in the rain for everything, and it's not raining too hard yet. I honestly only have the umbrella because I don't want my camera to get wet. So if you've seen some of my other videos about what I do with thrifted clothes, I have a lot of sensitivities, both skin, where I'll break out in like rashes, and smell, where I'll get sick. So what I do is after I have laundry stripped my clothes multiple times, I really like to be able to hang them out in the rain so that they get thoroughly wet. I meant to do it yesterday, but I forgot. So it's supposed to rain all day today, or all night tonight, and then be dry tomorrow. And this is the second time in the rain, but these were still fairly like smelly. Whoever owned these before used a lot of like Downy or something. So I have two items here that are hanging in the rain, and you can see they've been out for an hour. It's not a ton of rain. They still definitely have like the weird storage and downy smell, but I'm hoping that this second trip through the rain, because it's not supposed to freeze, is going to be a little more helpful. I don't know what it is about the rain that does this, but for some reason it makes it so that a lot of that smell and a lot of that feeling disappears. I really do. I completely discovered it by accident. I want to protect my camera. I completely discovered it by accident years ago. So I loved hanging my clothes on the line for, gosh, probably like 15-ish years now. And I had a makeshift clothesline that I had, and I had forgotten to bring my clothes in and accidentally left them out in the rain. And they were thoroughly soaked, and I just let them dry 100%. Let all of that rain wash off of them and hang out of them and drip out of them and dry. And they were the most amazing feeling clothes and smelling clothes that I have ever experienced. So, though this is kind of more of a weird tip, and I don't know if it's necessarily more so, frugal, it's free. It is really kind of the free step of the laundry stripping and getting all the chemicals from thrifted clothes out. And it really does tend to be fairly helpful. You can see there's like rain. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can't see the rain on the thing, but this shirt's kind of starting to get spotty and wet. So I will let these stay out all night and all day tomorrow and hope that they are all clean and finally have the last bit of smell out. This is the second rain trip. I don't know why this particular outfit is just wanting to hold that but if you do have sensitivities, frequently the rain tends to help, and it's free. It doesn't cost me any. Rain can be such a useful tool. Some people collect it. I don't have gutters. I know that sounds weird, but it's just the way my house is designed. So I can't have a rain barrel really, but it's definitely something that can be incredibly helpful, and it's free. It doesn't cost me anything but a few minutes time. So yeah, today's tip is, if you have thrifted clothes, or any clothes, like sometimes just really, really dirty clothes that you can't get the smell out of. I remember when my kid first started that stinky stage of life where kids like that, oh wow, my kid needs deodorant moment. Some of his clothes were so stinky. But instead of just adding the extra scent beads and stuff, I left them out in the rain and they got all clean. So the rain can be incredibly cleansing and incredibly wonderful. So I highly recommend using the rain to your advantage. So today's tip for frugal living, though a little odd, though a little weird, and though a little hard for me to fully explain. I mean, maybe I'll do this again. Maybe I'll do this again the next time I get thrifted items and try and be more concise. But today's tip is use the rain to your advantage. So if you have clothes that are particularly stinky, don't forget that just letting them hang out in the rain can soften them. It can help get whatever smell is out. It can be really beneficial. And no, I don't know the science behind it. I don't know why. I mean, if you know the science behind it, or you know why rain makes your clothes softer and smell better, dude, leave it in the comments because I'm really curious. But maybe I'll try looking it up online. I'm so distracted. Um, Anyways, today's weird frugal tip for living is use the rain to your advantage. Anyways, thank you so much. My name is Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. Some of them will be much more obvious and make much more sense how they fit in, and others might be a little bit weird and everything. But instead of washing those inside more, and instead of using extra laundry stripping, I'm using the rain, because I could obviously go inside and use incredibly hot water, which uses gas, and I could use more of the stripping ingredients, the oxy, the borax, the baking soda, which, though minute amounts, it still costs money. So instead of using those and doing all of that, I'm using the rain, and that's free. And if you like your clothes, like, honestly, I've used fabric softeners before, and I've used dryer sheets, and nothing has had my clothes get softer than the rain. It's my favorite. I think I seriously could be like one of those people who lives in like Portland or the Pacific Northwest where it rains a lot. I love the rain. I feel like it's so cleansing and wonderful. And even being the person who absolutely loves to hang their laundry on the line, I feel like I could figure it out if I had the opportunity to live there. So right now I am a Midwest girl, and it is actually December 31st. I am pre-filming this because if I want to try and get 365 tips up in a year, I better pre-film when I can. And yeah, so we're about to enter 2025, and my goal is to have these clothes smelling good, because honestly, I'm gonna need new jeans soon. All of my old jeans are hitting the 3 sizes too big, so I need these jeans to not be stinky. Anyways, thank you again. Remember, if you like hearing me rant and ramble and give you frugal tips for living, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Again, my name is Melissa, and I will be sharing 365 tips this year for frugal living. Thank you so much, and have a great day. See y'all tomorrow.